Hey everyone, welcome to Local Living. I'm Anna Christina. Coming up on today's show, we're taking a tour of a beautiful home, figuring out all the interior design that went into it by Vintage on 6. Plus, we visit with a senior living community. But first, we visit with Tonya Jones. Take a look. And joining me is Tonya Jones from Tonya Jones Real Estate. I actually should say I'm joining you. Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you so much for being here, Miss Anna.
Yeah, so Tonya, you have been doing this for quite some time. You have a lot of experience in the real estate realm. Tell me about the business and how you got started.
It was by accident, if I must say first, but then I started to love it, so I decided that it was going to keep me and I was going to keep it.
Right.
But I've been doing it now a little over 20 years, that of which I started my company 3 years ago.
That's absolutely amazing, and I think that speaks so many levels of your experience and your credibility and what you can do for people. Why is it so important for people to work one-on-one with a real estate agent?
Well, it would be no different from when you're going to the mall. You get no personal service when you just walk into any store in the mall.
Right.
So when you have a real estate agent, we actually at my company cater to you. So it's a concierge boutique type of real estate agent.
I've never heard it described that way. I like it.
Because I am here to just work with you at that time when I'm with you. So you don't have to worry about any interruptions.
Right.
So that's the difference between real estate companies, is where you get personal attention.
Exactly. And I think that's so important when you're looking for a home, because this is probably one of the biggest decisions that you'll ever make in your lifetime. Hopefully, maybe do it a couple of times, but really if you're doing it once, you want to make sure that you do it right.
I agree.
Right. So what are some of your tips for people that are purchasing or in the market for a home? What is something that you would help them with or give them advice with?
Well, first off, we start with finding out what your buying power is, because there is no need to look for a home if we don't know what we're qualified to actually purchase.
Right.
So we sit down, I learn a little bit about you, I learn a little bit about your family. It makes it a little bit easier, because if I could become a part of your dream, it makes it easier for me to find that dream home for you.
Right. And listen, right now we're having so much fun. During commercial breaks, we're dancing and stuff. Now this is somebody that you want to work with. She's really you're going to enjoy it most of all. She is absolutely so much fun. And I know that one of the biggest things is that you work in several different communities. So you're not just stuck to one area. Tell me about some of those communities.
Well, this particular community that we're in right now, it is in Columbia County, which is Grovetown, and it is in Baldwin Lakes, out of which this 4-bedroom home I just listed it, so it's available for you. But I also have subdivisions in Hephzibah as well as Grovetown, Hidden Creek, that of which I represent different builders, one of them being JJ&Z Home Builders. So you can find me all over the Augusta area, the CSRA. Look forward to speaking to you.
That's right. So you don't just have to stick to one area. You have options when it comes to what is available in the area. Now, this home in particular, tell me a little bit about the features.
The great thing about this particular home is we have a grand 2-story family room. We have an office area / sunroom. It has an owner suite with the sitting room area and a fireplace. Not to mention hardwoods throughout, and it is a 4-side brick home.
Well, Tonya, thank you so much for showing me around, and it's been good to finally meet you after seeing your billboards all around town.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Absolutely. So do you have any final thoughts for anybody?
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer that you can have everything in life that you want if you're just willing to help other people get what they want.
And that's what's awesome about what you do, because you can absolutely get people what they want.
Absolutely.